Yo, 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 YouTube, what is good? What is up with your badass selves? It's your boy King Cobra back at you with another video. I'm about to show you how to amp up your ramen noodles. Now most of you are thinking, ramen noodles, Hey, you can talk all the shit you want about ramen noodles. Truth of it is, they're cheap and they're delicious and they're easy to make. Any food that's cheap, delicious, and easy to make, you can't beat it. Alright? But I'm about to show you how to turn your everyday ramen into something a bit more tasty. Yeah, this is basically a cooking video, but I don't know if you can count cooking ramen as cooking, but yeah. And this is just something you can do to make your ramen noodles taste that much better. Again, you don't have to do it, but this is just me, your boy King Cobra, showing you how to amp up your cooking just a little bit. Got some tobacco in my pipe. And what I'm going to show you is how to, yeah. Let's show you how I do it. How to turn your everyday ramen noodles into something a bit more spectacular. Yeah. This sexy gothic musician's about to show you how to amp up your noodles. Alright. Set the pipe down. Set that tobacco pipe down while we work our magic. Oh yeah. We're stepping into the Cobra's kitchen now. Okay. So you got your basic bowl. Clean, ready to go. Set the camera down right here just like that. Alright. You can use any flavor of ramen that you want to make this. Really does not matter. If you're a chicken kind of person, you know. But to make this recipe myself, I'm going to use beef. Your standard beef ramen noodles. Okay. Break it up into 4 chunks. Makes it easier to sit in the bowl. Okay, the first packet is in there. I'm gonna take my beef ramen noodle seasoning, just dump it right in there, just like that. And I'm gonna repeat the process. I'm going to repeat the process with this second bag. now that you got your ramen in here, we're gonna add our beef ramen seasoning. Now, apart from this, you really don't have to add much more, but I'm gonna amp up my seasoning game just a bit. I'm gonna throw in just a little bit of Tony's. And this right here, this is some Primo's Peppers seasoning. If you get the seasoning pack, it comes with this one, which has got a P on it. Then you got your pepper flakes for pizza and stuff. And then you got this Bad Mama Jumbo right here. Yeah. And with this seasoning, you don't need a lot. I'll put about 2 capfuls in here. All right. Now, once you've gotten to this stage right here, it's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna fill it up with some water and we're gonna microwave it. So hold on a second. I'm gonna set the camera down right here just for a second. Put in some cold water. There we go. I put just enough water in it that it'll cover the noodles. Just enough water that they're just enough water to where it's barely covering the noodles. Okay? I'm gonna show you how to make cheesy ramen noodles. Oh, YouTube. You don't even know. Stick our bowl in the microwave. We'll start off with 4 minutes just to get it started. And we're gonna want to grab a fork to mix it with while we're doing this. And for our cheeses, we'll use, hold on a second. Yeah, a little bit of the Swiss, a little bit of this stuff. All right. So we're gonna use habanero jalapeno pepper jack cheese, and of course some Swiss cheese. Yeah. Three minutes and 4 seconds to go. And what I'm going to do is I want to cook these ramen, and by the time 4 minutes should be enough for that huge ass bowl of ramen. And by the time it gets done beeping and stuff, we're going to add some cheese into the bowl after we mix it around, and yeah. Most people probably haven't thought of adding cheese to their ramen, but It's good, man. That's looking like it's doing its thing. I'm gonna stop it just for a second and push all these noodles down. Make sure they're nice and there we go. Push them down just like that. Yeah. Okay. I have to push them noodles down just for a second. All right. Now, as the bowl microwaves, the water evaporates and causes the noodles to cook. That's how that works. Just in case you didn't know. Alright. We're at 1:20. Minute and 8. All right. "44 seconds. "34 seconds. That's starting to look like ramen noodles. "18 seconds to go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's excuse the messy microwave, but fucking oh yeah. Push all those noodles down into that hot water. Just like that. Stir that around. Okay, just like that. Awesome. That's looking real good. Okay, now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add the cheese. Grab some of this habanero jalapeno pepper jack cheese. Grab about 2 slices here. And shred it up into pieces, make it easier to place. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna microwave. Now you see how I took all 8 of those pieces and placed them right there, okay? Now I'm gonna microwave it again for another 3 minutes. Until that cheese is nice and bubbly. And then we're gonna repeat the process with the Swiss cheese. I'm going to stir that cheese into the ramen and then repeat the process with the Swiss cheese. As the water evaporates and the bowl heats up, that cheese will melt into that ramen noodle quite nicely. And again, you don't have to use the same cheeses that I use. If you're a cheddar cheese fan, if you're a mozzarella fan, you know, this recipe basically works with any flavor of ramen noodle, any kind of cheese you want. Pretty straightforward. It's a pretty easy cooking recipe to make. It's not too terribly difficult. It's a pretty easy snack that you can throw together in like 10-20 minutes tops. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's looking real good. All that cheese is melting on top of the noodles. Yeah. Oh, it's starting to bubble. Oh, look out. We're at the 40-second mark. That's looking all kinds of delicious. Twelve, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at all that cheese melted onto the ramen. Doesn't that look tasty? We're gonna grab our fork and we're gonna mix it up. Take all that cheese that we just added and we're gonna mix it into the ramen just like that. Yeah, stir that shit around. Stir it around real good. Look at all that cheese that's just stuck to the fork. Yeah. All that melted cheese that's just stuck to the fork. Yum. Okay, so we're going to repeat the process with a couple slices of this here Swiss. Yeah, these pieces don't look good. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, that's doable. Yeah. Okay. That cheese is done anyways. Empty. Okay. Now we're going to repeat the process that we just did, only with the Swiss cheese on top. Boom. Let's go 3 minutes and 34 seconds. That'll make all the cheese that we just mixed in there melt even more. And on top of that, it'll make that cheese on top really fucking bubble. All that melted cheese stuck to the fork. Delicious. I don't know, I might microwave it a bit longer just to drain out some of that water, but for the most part at least, that's, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna sit down here while we wait for it to get done. Yeah, I might microwave it for another 4 minutes just to play it on the safe side. It'll really get that cheese melted up in there, and it'll help with that water level too. I don't know. We'll see. A nice little snack before I pass out. And there's no guarantee I'm going to eat all of that in one sitting, unless I was like super hungry, but yeah, it'll give me something to snack on for the next couple of days, or for at least tonight and most of tomorrow, you know. Got me some Cherokee pipe tobacco, and it's good stuff. It's cheap. It's like $14 and some odd cents per bag, that size, which is pretty good. And I've had it for a couple weeks now, just about. I'll pack a smaller bag full and carry it with me. It produces a nice cloud of smoke. Hold on a second before we do anything else. Let me take the camera back over here. Open her up. Oh yeah, all that cheese just really fucking mixed in there really good. Oh yeah, that's looking really tasty. That is looking beyond fucking tasty. Yes, sir. Yeah, I want to go for another 4 minutes just to, yeah, get off of there. Yeah. Alright. Another 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Boom. Actually, we don't need to let it go for that much longer. So I don't want that cheese getting lumpy. So I'll let it go for another minute or so. Yeah, all that water is starting to boil over the bowl there. I had to stop it for a second. Okay, it's now like 3 minutes and 34 seconds. That's plenty. I don't want the cheese in the middle to become... See, most of that's just noodle with very little liquid. So, yeah, that'll do nicely. Hold on a second. I'm gonna set the phone down. Alright, set the phone down over here for a second while I grab the dish. Alright. Now, the step you did not see me do, I took my bowl and I tipped it over just like that, and I dumped most of the liquid down the sink. Okay? I dumped most of the liquid down the sink. So that's just basically noodles with a pinch of water on the bottom. And there you have it. Well, that bowl is fresh out of the microwave, YouTube, so I'll let that cool off for a second while we smoke on some tobacco and refill my water cup here. There's like a little bit of liquid at the bottom of the bowl, but most of the liquid's been dumped out. And I dumped it out very slowly so that I wouldn't spill any of my noodles. Just very slowly so that like 95% of that water gets dumped back out. And you're left with a big glob of cheesy noodle goodness. That's basically how you make cheesy ramen noodles. I mean, it's not that difficult. That Cherokee pipe tobacco has a really, really, really nice throat hit. It produces massive clouds of tobacco. And on top of that, the flavor on it's good. I like it. For cheap tobacco, it's decent. You know what I'm saying? You could pay $6.07 for a pack of smokes, or you could spend 14 bucks and some odd cents on an actual giant-ass bag of tobacco that'll make enough cigarettes to make about 2.5 cartons worth. So, really, you're spending, because if you spent 14 bucks on like 2 to 3 packs of smokes, you'd only have like maybe 60 cigarettes at the most. So, yeah, when you can spend a couple bucks extra than a regular price of smokes here in Wyoming and get enough tobacco to roll a carton and a half of tobacco cigarettes easily. You know, and yeah, it's made here in the US of A. So, yep, right there on the bottom it says made in the USA. So, yeah. Although I call that cigarette tobacco, even though it says pipe tobacco, the way it's cut so finely, it's more cut like a cigarette tobacco. But again, I'm not complaining. It's good tobacco, you know, and for the price, you can't beat it. And granted, I've had that bag for a couple of weeks now, so yeah. But I hope you're all having a wonderful day / evening. Kicking it with you on another very simple cooking video. This is probably my simplest cooking video yet. Let's see, 4 minutes and 44 seconds to 3 minutes and 34 seconds. So about a minute and some odd seconds left in the microwave just to, you know, really, yeah. But yeah, that's how you make cheesy ramen noodle. It's pretty straightforward. It's a nice little snack, you know. You can make it into a meal if you wanted to. Just add more ramen and add more cheese, you know. And like I said, you don't have to make yours spicy like I did. You can pretty much add whatever seasoning you want. If you're good with just the ramen seasoning that it comes with, and you know, really the options you have: what ramen do you want to use, what seasoning do you want to use, and after what seasoning do you want to use, if you want to use any, what kind of cheese do you want? You know what I'm saying? Really, the option's up to you. You know, and it's a simple enough thing. Ramen noodles are already super fucking easy to make, but you're just making them that much tastier. So, yeah. Alright, let's set my tobacco down for a second. Dun 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 dun. Let's set the bowl down on my desk here so I can, yeah, just like that. Alright. Alright, y'all, look at all these delicious ramen noodles. It looks like regular ramen until you try to pick it up with your fork. And you notice that when you pick it up with your fork, it kind of clumps together. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely tasting the heat from that Tony seasoning and that Primo's Peppers seasoning. Like 2 little capfuls was just enough to season that entire thing. And also when you, the noodle pull, watch this, watch this, watch. Oh, look at that, look at that. Yeah. I can definitely I can definitely taste the cheese with the noodles. It's providing a very cheesy, delicious pasta bite. You can't go wrong with cheesy ramen noodles. Mm. That is delicious. Mm. Oh yeah. The heat from that seasoning. Got a little bit of heat from that jalapeno pepper jack habanero cheese. Oh yeah. Just enough spicy in this for me to enjoy it, but not for me to go, oh fuck my mouth, you know what I'm saying? There's just enough spicy in this ramen noodle that it's spicy, but it has flavor. And it's delicious. Mm. Oh yeah. And you look at these ramen noodles too, you notice that not only do they clump together, but sometimes you'll get that cheese pull when you're lifting the noodles up, you know what I'm saying? They're still very hot out of the microwave, so you can kind of see some of the cheese mingled in there with the noodles. Mm. Oh yeah. So if you've not tried cheesy ramen noodles, I would definitely recommend it. Super easy to make, and not too bad either. As far as taste goes, not too bad at all. Like if you're craving mac and cheese and you didn't have the ingredients to make mac and cheese, all you had was ramen noodles and cheese slices. Legitly. And there are plenty of other ways you can amp up your ramen noodles too. If you wanted to get real fancy with it, you could chop up, like you could, after you cook your ramen noodles and everything, you could chop up some hamburger, cook it up, throw it in there, you know. But that's extra steps. Cheesy ramen noodles, quick recipe, super easy to make. You want something to snack on, but you don't want something extravagant. You want something to snack on, but you don't want to make a huge mess in your kitchen. This is the way to go. King Cobra showing you some delicious food hacks. Mm. All that cheese on the fork too. Oh yeah, this is, oh yeah, this is some dynamite stuff right here, YouTube. Oh, right there, you see that? Right there, hashtag cheese pull, look at that. Right there, that little string right there. All that's cheese, look at, oh yeah, isn't that sexy? Oh. Mmm. I might save the majority of this for later so I can have something to munch on before I go to work tomorrow, but oh yeah, look at that steam action. Look at that steam action. Oh, get a bite. Go on, get a bite. You know you want to. Mm. Mm. Now, my last two albums, Willows of Sorrow and Cemetery Gates, they were pretty good. But my newest album, Trails of the Abyss, it's gonna be fucking sick. Right now I have 4 songs done for it. And I'll get them done when I get them done. There's no sense in rushing a good album, you know what I'm saying? I gotta write lyrics for the next 4 songs and get them done and recorded and on my album. So, yeah. Hold on, let's get a smaller bite than that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, look at that. That steam action coming off of that. Fresh out of the microwave, delicious beef ramen noodles with cheese. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, yeah. There's definitely enough spiciness in that ramen noodle. I can feel my entire face heat up. And got a little spicy action going on my tongue right now. But it's doable. Like, for me, it's doable. You know, I have a very high tolerance to spicy, so maybe for some of you, this would be way too fucking spicy for you. But I like it. It's good. It's delicious. Oh, yeah. Clearing out my sinuses, too. Not that I had stuffy sinuses before, but yeah. I'm starting to get a little full here, so I want to take one more bite and stick it in the fridge for later. This will make something tasty to snack on. Oh yeah, that's delicious. Well, I'm going to save the rest of this delicious ramen noodle for later. I'll be right back. Grab some more water. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Alright, y'all. I just showed you a way to amp up your ramen noodles. There are plenty of awesome YouTubers out there who show you how to make awesome things with ramen noodles. So be sure you check out all the awesome ramen noodle recipes on YouTube. If you like cheese, you like ramen noodles, then chances are you'll like that dish. Boom. You people already know what's up. Cooking video with King Cobra. Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Cooking with King Cobra, and today we're going to be making cheesy ramen. Oh yeah. Now I do apologize for eating in front of you, but that's the cook's privilege. If you think that recipe looks pretty damn tasty, then there's only one thing you can do, and that's make it yourself. Now, if you wanted to make your ramen noodles spicy and you didn't have Tony's seasoning or any of that Primo's Peppers seasoning, then just add your favorite hot sauce to it and you're Gucci. Like literally, you could add your favorite hot sauce to it if you wanted to. Alright, got a fresh bowl of tobacco packed. Ready to close out the video. Well, anyways, this is KINGCOBRAJFS with another cooking video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you cool cobras later.